talking about, we do not have, in terms of the disaster management, we are a little bit poor on that. It seems we are reactive instead of being proactive. So in terms of policies, what needs to change from where you're sitting?
Now, I started by saying we are a reactive nation and not a proactive nation. The policies are there. The regulations are there. The implementation part is where we have the problem. Because so much has gone deep. The water has run deep. Because if you were to buy land, for example, today if I get land outside KBC here, and perhaps I want to erect a residential, and perhaps this is an industrial area, I have to put a notice of change of user. You might find that perhaps that person had done the change of user, but with our ignorance, Kenyans don't read. They just pass, they look at a notification, oh, huyu jamaa ameweka up, and they go. Yes, they don't know how to follow up. Perhaps that estate, that plot could have been changed to commercial, and perhaps even those things were done there. And I want to take notice with our police, for example. They are reactive. They arrest you and then go and investigate. That is a problem. In developed countries, we start with investigations. You have come, you have reported this, we investigate. Once we get concrete evidence, we arrest you, arraign you in court. And it takes a shorter time, even for the court. You see, they are still asking for 21 days to detain somebody. Yes? 21 days, then what will they get in 21 days? Yes? They should have gotten to the root cause of all this. With this guy still moving around like nothing will happen to him? He may not know. He thinks but right now, even if he is in custody, some things are being done underground to cover that, to do a cover-up. So in the implementation part, if we take hard stance, like the way the president sometimes take a hard stand and they say this is the way we go, yes, rather than taking corners. If you give an excuse, but Daktari is trying to say that we cannot give them time. Yes. If I were to stop it today, then what next? If it was to take 10 years for him to move, what next? Just look at that ferry, or was it a ship that parked somewhere? Then there was a very big explosion, and it had parked there for almost several years. Look at today, somebody comes with he's a truck driver, he carries petroleum, and in the evening he comes, parks outside his home, yes, goes home and sleep with a full tank, Yamafuta. These are the disasters in the waiting. Implementation is the most important thing. And if you go today, leave alone talk about NEMA, there is somebody who signed allowing that plant to be there. That is the person they should go for. Why do you want the board chair of NEMA who was not there? Even if he's retired, we will go and look for him. Unfortunate for those who are deceased, we'll tell them rest in peace. Okay. But now we go for the person who signed and said, you see, if today you have invited us as your guests here, it is you who invited us, isn't it? Yes? Why should we go for the MD? Yes? Because you are fully responsible. You know the person you brought. You know whom you brought on board. You knew you have allowed a plant to be established in a residential area. And sometimes we blame the plant as the, and we find that it is the residential area which found the plant there. Are you getting that? So what do we go? We go for the owners of those buildings again.